Hello everyone, we are back. Its Page is going to be doing another run for us with LA Noire. Take it away.
Alrighty, everyone. Sorry, hold on. Let me start again. Alrighty, English is hard. Hi, everyone. Welcome to it. I was about to say, welcome to Its Page. Welcome to this run of LA Noire. I'm Detective Page. I hope you like my detective hat. That was definitely not liked. 2 minutes of 2 seconds of half a minute of green screening. But I'm trying to find a green screen hat. But yeah, this is LA Noire. If you haven't heard of this game, I will explain. If you haven't seen this game before, this is a game made by the developers of sort of. It's made by the developers. Well, they're known as. They were called Team Bondi, but after a few stuff I won't talk about, they got shut down. But they reopened as Rockstar Australia, and they made this the LA Noire remaster. So yes, but I saw some people did like my costume change. Thank you. But we are going to start it again. This is just traffic. We are just doing traffic because the full game is 5 hours as a speedrun. That's too long as a run, so we're going to start time in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Nope, hold on. Let me reset my time. Hold on. 3, 2, 1, go. Don't hold that damn skip tutorial cases. It ruins me every time. Yeah. So this is LA Noire. If you know the game, you know that it's very known for its facial tracking. Compared to nowadays, the facial tracking does look a bit strange, but back in 2011, it was revolutionary. We are Detective Cole Phelps, and we are going to go and stop crime. Now, this first case is a crime of Adrian Black. He found a mistress from Seattle, and he wants to date her. And so he's going to commit... I forgot the word. He's going to basically fake his death. To move in with his waifu. But that's a crime, as that is wasting police resources. And, you can't do that, it's a crime. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to do a lawyer's worst nightmare, and we're going to look for the least amount of evidence, but we're going to look for the only evidence we need, which is like addresses and information like that. But, you know, stuff, again, that
sounds like an average guy.
A lawyer wouldn't like, but a police officer would, and a prosecutor also would not like. Oh, we're not making the legal personnel happy. But we've found out one information of where his wife, his current wifey lives, not his wifey he wants. And
You're behind the wheel.
Telling me I keep searching. So we're going to his wife's residence, Mrs. Black. I can't remember her first name. This is our partner, Stefan Bukowski. What we're doing here is we're basically kind of doing, if you play GTA 5 and you've ever gotten a taxi, you'll know that if you make them drive faster, you can actually pay extra money to skip. And that's what we're sort of doing, but we're just holding triangle, which allows us to be the passenger. It allows us to just skip driving. We will have to start driving at some point, but yeah. Now, he was supposed to question this lady. We're not going to do that, however. We're just going to go and get some matches, and it's going to tell us an address. So we're going to go to that address.
I'm Margaret Black. Oh, we can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
So we're going to go over here to this table.
We're going to have a look around, then we'll talk.
And we're going to we don't want to grab that newspaper because that puts us into a law cutscene which talks about like the law that they couldn't really fit into the game in a regular thing, so they just kind of think we're going to go into the map and we're going to go here, which is where Kavanaugh's bar is.
Maybe Adrian was a patron.
You're supposed to use the phone to find out where it is, and also then you're supposed to speak to the wife. This is where we find out he has a mistress that he wants to start dating, because there's a picture from of another lady.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Yeah, Adrian's a bit of a ladies' man, so yeah. But we're just gonna go Kavanaugh's bar. We're gonna hopefully get some good RNG here and spawn straight outside of the. We hopefully spawn straight outside of the. Oh, look at that RNG! Apart from me spawning in front of a bin, that's not our trash can. That's not great. So we're gonna skip this first cutscene. We're gonna run over here.
No, you don't. Looking for
We're
someone.
gonna speak to this guy.
LAPD.
He's gonna. I can't
We're
skip
looking for
some of
any
these
known
cutscenes.
associates of
I was like, I'm
Adrian
doing this on
Black.
PS5 because
Adrian?
on PS5 you
Here's your
can
most
skip
nice
the
Frank
opening
Morgan.
cutscene. You can't do
He
that
came
on
up to the table in
PC,
the back and talked
and that is
about
why
it.
there is a debate
Frank's back there
in
now.
the Discord for LA Noire. Of should we split
Phelps,
console
LAPD.
runners and PC runners?
understand
I
you're
mean, the
a friend of
Arkham
Adrian
Arkham
Black.
community does it.
Yeah,
Why
I
can't
know.
we do it?
Are you aware that he's missing?
But he's not really. This is
No, I hadn't
surprisingly.
heard that.
This is not. There's only currently like 3 or 4 active actual runners at the moment. Most have just ran it
Found
once
Black's
and then
car
abandoned the
abandoned
game.
in a freight
but, yeah.
depot, covered in blood.
Now
You
here
know
we're going to
anything
speak
about that,
to these
Morgan?
people, but we're not going to get some of them right.
no,
we will get some of them
I'm
right.
sorry
but
to hear that.
We're just going to go for the quickest
I like
answers, which
Adrian.
I've got my
He's a
notes on my
good
phone
boss.
here, because there's a lot of people to speak to in this. There's like 5 cases
I
we have to
think you
go
were in
through.
on it, Morgan. You drove down there and you let Black have it.
Yeah, my
I'm a
outfit
bad
changed.
boy.
My
That the
my
best you
hat.
got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last
I'm so
night.
glad.
Things
I,
always
actually,
suit
it's
you.
really funny. I've just.
Come on, Morgan. It was only
I mean, I
last
could have
night.
put. I could have
Must
cropped
remember
that a
something.
little better, but it's
Look,
fine.
we might have had a drink. We have a drink most nights after work.
So here is
Doesn't
where
add up,
to be
Morgan.
honest, this part is kind of.
Excuses don't help.
Sorry, I'm a little
See
ill,
how
which
you
is why
enjoy
I'm
the
VTubing
LAPD
right
taking
now.
an interest in your life.
And I look like a corpse at the moment.
Tell Morgan.
But yeah, basically,
You sure left his drink in a hurry.
we're going to do. If you play I'm going to explain this best I can. If you play, I'm going to use GTA 5 a lot here because it's a very popular game. If you play GTA 5, you'll know that if you're bad at GTA 5 like me, you'll know that if you die 3 times, you can press square or a button and skip the. You can skip the. You can skip
Sure left his drink in a hurry.
the mission if you die 3 times. We're going to do that the same here, but we're going to have to fail the mission 3 times, and if we have the action skip setting on, we can just skip that action, and it saves a bit of time. It's just a little bit boring having to do the same repeating stuff, but thankfully it doesn't take too long,
check
but
the
it's
place
still a
out.
little bit tedious.
Come on.
But yeah. Here we're just going to drive to his house, because it's a little quicker.
Day one of the big time, and you're
but
already
yeah.
tailing drunks home.
So we're almost actually done with this case.
I told you it was nonstop glamour work in traffic, didn't
I'm just trying to learn.
I? Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teachers.
Who the hell?
I knew it!
So we're going to run through here.
I'll try and hit him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
And yeah, we're almost done with this case, thankfully.
There's no point running, Adrian.
That's actually good or bad. I can't remember what the PB is actually. I am currently the world record holder for this level, for this case,
Mr.
for
Black, get back
driver's
here
seat.
right now.
Mostly because I can skip the first cutscene unlike everyone else. Because everyone else runs this
It's
game on
over,
PC.
Adrian.
I'm the only console runner, so. I mean, console runner that's modern console. That's not, PS3. So, yeah. But that is driver's seat. Very easy case, very simple, very easy peasy. So next we're then going to do first DLC of this game, which is the console's car. Now this does have an infamous line in it, which I will not say because it is. I'm assuming this event is family friendly.
Better go earn pathetic wages.
But thankfully we won't get that line because we're going to skip speaking to the consulate. This is basically a consulate of a country, though I can't remember which country.
You know the way. You can drive.
Their car has been stolen and has been stripped of its parts. I'm just going to grab another quick Coca-Cola while I wait for Stefan to...
An abandoned vehicle. Catch all the good ones, friends.
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny
Wait,
new
with
package
Coca-Cola,
unless they
okay.
borrowed it without asking.
I bought them
You
shop
don't
today
say.
and I never took them out.
You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege.
For anyone who's from the
Let's go
UK
save the
or
world.
You
knows
hear
the
about
UK,
Adrian?
I went to Tesco
Brought
today
to
and I
Seattle,
bought
threw 'em
a
out.
Coke, a
Wife
lot
says she's
of
gonna take 'em
Coca-Cola
back.
because
Women
I've got a
generally
mild
show 'em-
caffeine addiction. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, this one is basically a
We got a call
consulate.
about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags.
Car
Maybe some kind of diplomatic
has
vehicle?
Has anyone touched
Someone
this
should
vehicle
pause
since you
and
arrived?
we have to go and find out.
And that
what's
Jacobs bird over there was on station before
happening.
I
It just
got here.
turns out
We'll talk with him in a
that
moment.
the
Give us some time
consulate
to look the
is
place over.
a creep.
Sure, take your time.
creepy
He's a
guy.
short-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
And I'm not going to go too much into it because this game is. If you get into the story of this game, and if you play this game quite a bit, you'll notice how dark this game kind of gets. And thankfully, though, this run just kind of is an out of context version of this game.
The wheel lugs.
So yeah. So we're gonna look at that just because we need to eventually look at that. Look at the strip tire.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
This game, for anyone who's curious, came out in 2011, so an oldie but a goodie. Same year as some of my favorite games, such as Batman Arkham City.
We'll have to use
And
the registration
Skyrim.
to trace the owner.
Is it bad that I don't remember what else came out in 2011? Nope. Yeah.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
So, unfortunately, I
Brother
can't
named
skip
Dewey
this.
Brothers,
this
possibly a
conversation
dealership or car
with
mechanic's
Dispatch,
workshop.
but yeah, so back in the day, police didn't have walkie-talkies, or radios as they're actually called.
Got it.
So
Thanks.
back in the day, they used Gainwells apparently, which are old police telephones, to get in touch with dispatch. Well, I mean, they had radios on the car, but like, as in, but not like walk-around ones.
Can you drive to this one?
No, because I went to the wrong side of the car. Yeah. So this game takes place. So this game takes place in 1947. Cole Phelps. This game kind of delves into Cole Phelps' like backstory. So this game kind of delves into his story of being a World War II
abandoned
veteran.
vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm gonna go
So we sometimes flash to scenes of him in Okinawa, because he was apparently on the Okinawa campaign back in World War II and stuff like that. And, yeah. And by the end of the game,
LAPD,
spoiler
Mac.
alert,
We'd like
you
to speak with the
reunite
owner.
with half the
That's me, William Dewey,
people he
proprietor
was
at your service.
with them.
We're investigating the
with and stuff
theft of a
like that.
Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you using a combination wrench?
I don't know, detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
So this, unfortunately, this is one of two car dealers that we're going to meet who are the worst. They're so annoying. They're so annoying. So we have to do this little mini game here of just putting the wrench in the right place.
We keep all our tools in here.
Why we have to do this? I don't know.
Might
It's
need to
like
look around.
I don't know why we have to put
Be my
every single
guest.
one in as well. It's like if
You sure
clearly
you
if
guys
there's not
aren't
enough, we
interested
know
in a
which
new
one
car?
it is. Like
Huh? Maybe a
look,
used
we're missing a
car.
3/4,
I have
so
some
clearly
nice
it's a
used cars
3/4.
for guys your wage bracket.
But Cole Phelps is a good case man. I don't know. They say case man all the time. I don't know what a case man is.
Gabriel
If you know what a
Delgado
case man is,
missing a
please let me know.
3/4.
I don't know what a case man is. Yeah. Now we have to speak to Adrian Dewey because we have to get an address for Gabriel Delgado, who is, or as I've heard Jacksepticeye say his name as, Gabriel. He was playing the, he was playing the VR game of this. This game does have a VR version, by the
If
way.
you don't mind, we have
LA
a few
Noire VR,
questions.
the case files. We haven't played that. Very good game.
Where can we find Delgado?
I mean, it's
know.
not as good as the screen
Sure as hell in
version
here.
like this because it misses.
Address, Dewey. Or my
Some
partner
of the
shoved her
missions
head
in
a
this
car
game didn't
door.
work well in
Okay,
VR,
alright.
so they had to cut some of the missions
Apartment
out,
3,
sadly.
103 Hill Street.
Like this mission
And
in
tell
the
him
VR
from
game.
me,
But
if he
yeah.
ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come. Hey, don't be too hasty.
We don't need to speak to him anymore
know
because
the
we
way.
know the address, so we're just going to go to the Delgado residence.
Where
To
to?
go and speak to Gabriel Delgado. Yeah. Oh, a little bit like
Okay, let's see what
Fallout.
Gabriel has to
If you
say
drive
for
around
us.
in this game when you're not in a mission, it will play, even if you are in a mission, but if you're not in an intense area of a mission, the game sometimes will play the radio, and it will play old music. Some that are in Fallout games, some that aren't in Fallout. Like, one of my favorites is Stone Cold Dead in the Market, which is by Ella
is your
Fitzgerald.
name?
It's a great song.
Ana Rodriguez.
Is
Well,
Gabriel
Fitzgerald
Delgado
and Louis
here?
Jordan, which is a
Ms.
great song.
Rodriguez?
No.
This game and like
What do you
Fallout
want
have
with
really got me
Gabriel?
into old songs.
Is he in
Half of
trouble?
how
Stay
I get
where
so
you are,
confused
Miss
while I listen to
Rodriguez.
40s
We need
music.
to take a look around.
But he is not here.
I'm just sat there
I have told
bobbing
you.
away to
Check
like
out
the
the
40s
surrounds.
music.
I'll stay with the broad.
Also, yes, this game does very much get very into the 40s, where obviously, back then, people weren't nice to people. So, unfortunately, they do bring that up in this game to stick to the realism. But says the diplomatic license plate that we
Diplomatic
need,
license
PR-706, and we need to find the tires. Luckily, they're all here. And that incriminates Gabriel Delgado, so we have to go back to his wife, Ana Rodriguez, and question her about it. Unfortunately, though, we are going to use Bad Cop, or Doubt, to basically be like, you lying. And she
You're
gets
in
mad at us about
serious
it.
trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Motor for GTA.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
I'm just gonna let you listen to the dialogue here, because it's pretty good.
His honor, Anna?
The acting
He
in this
said to
is
his friend, tried to make
amazing,
a
by the way.
woman out of him. He no longer respects
One
this
thing I want to say
man,
real quick as well is
He
all the
took
actors
car to
look
show
like
this
the
maricón
characters.
that he is a man.
Because they actually used all the actors for the
Tell us
actual
the
voice
truth,
actors
Anna.
for the
Has
facial
Gabriel been here?
looks.
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Make it easy on yourself, Anna. Tell us where he is.
I want to, senor. I just don't know where he is.
You lie! I think I was supposed to say doubt, because we end up...
We found a license plate.
Oh, actually, no,
There's
we're
going
supposed to say
be
there is
information.
proof, because there's
Add in
behind
the
her, you've
assortment
got,
of parts,
like,
and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other
breakfast
thefts.
she's made
It's time to get
for
serious.
him and
Anna.
herself.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half
One
an
thing
hour
that
a
really
week.
triggers me, by the way, if you look
The
in the
start
background
line
when
is on First
Paul's
and Santa
talking,
Fe.
you will see that, like,
There is a spillway under the bridge that
the
leads
kettle's
to the
like
river.
steaming. It's like, and this isn't an electrical kettle. It's the
Many
40s.
boys
It would have
see
been
on the
the
right.
hob kettle.
Trying to follow him.
Like I'm scared more for
We'll
like
put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as
A
we're
house
concerned,
fire.
it sits with Gabriel.
not, not a car theft.
That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand. This
And knowing 40s houses, especially in the US, most houses, that time, they're just set on fire so fast.
Let's go stop these clowns.
And especially LA. I don't know if it was the same back in the 40s, but do you know how hot it gets there? Jeez. Anyway, that's me ranting about what? Your local meteorologist. Okay, so here's again another.
There's the red fo-
This is the end of this case. Not the end of the run. We have like how many? We have 1,
Phelps,
2,
1247.
3 more cases left after this. Here we have to basically reverse back.
Quick, they're getting away.
Just skip the street race.
1247. Requesting assistance
So
at
do the
First
whole
and
race.
Santa Fe.
And waste a lot of time. So. Yeah. Obviously, if we were doing 5 stars, we can't do this because
they're getting away!
it won't count.
Phelps, 1247. Requesting
5 star
assistance
is
at
just-
First and Santa Fe.
Yeah, 5 star is very intense and quite lengthy. Like this using skips and like action skips and all this the entire game itself is 5 hours long as a speedrun. So this is more of a really long-a-thon type run if you did the whole game and not just traffic. But now we're on to the shortest case of the run. This is I forget what the name of it. A Marriage Made in Heaven. This is Lester Patterson, not Leroy. That's another character. Lester Patterson has been run over outside. Has been run over in a hit and run outside of Ray's Cafe. And so we need to go and investigate it. This is where it starts to kind of get into homicide territory, which is the next case which is the next case
You're behind
file
the
we
wheel.
do. However, obviously I can't do that run because this game is not censored at all, and it is a very adult game. I mean, it is just like
Looks like
breasts everywhere when you get to homicide. So yeah. So I can't really show that.
detectives over
Yeah.
here.
We don't want the second place run actually did accidentally speak to that cop. We don't want to speak to him yet. Here we're supposed to talk to him over there and her over there, but we don't want to do that. We just want to look for this bloody knife that's in this bin. Investigate
Knife
it.
covered in
Yep,
blood.
it's covered in blood. That looks suspicious
steak
to
knife.
me. If it does
This
that
is a
look
hit and
suspicious
run
to
case,
anyone
so
else?
Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife. In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they
And
bag
then
the
we're going to
knife.
investigate Lester Patterson, and we want to look into his
take a
left
look at the
pocket, which on my for me would be his right pocket because of perception.
Landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
Which you can see this is his California Life and Fire, which you can see that is life insurance.
Life insurance.
For anyone wondering why does life insurance matter, that most likely means that his wife possibly did
What have
it
you got on
for the life insurance.
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent.
This
horn.
is
Those things are killers.
Pinker, I believe, is his
Cole
name.
Phelps,
He's the
traffic.
coroner.
What have we got?
We meet him a few times. We'll meet him later.
I think it's a white male
but
named
yeah.
Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar.
There's like two coroners we meet in this
car hit
game.
over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you
Also, for
canvassed
some
the
reason,
area?
that pedestrian just
The only
walked
one
on the
they'd
dead body.
useful to contribute is the young lady over
Strange.
there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No.
Because one thing is really funny, if you run over dead bodies and you run
24
over like
years old,
evidence and
moved
stuff,
to Kansas to follow
the
old
coroner will actually
Is
say
that
to you,
so?
he's like, "Oh,
Take a
come on,
formal
Phelps,
statement
do I
later.
come to
Right
your
now,
office and start tap dancing on you? Start tap dancing on your desk?" It's which is like one of my favorite lines in this game.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, so we're going to go to the Patterson
So, where do you wanna
residence
go?
of Lorna Patterson. We're going to speak to his waifu. Though you're going to notice when we speak to her, she seems a little bit suspicious. Because she doesn't seem to care that her husband is dead. Yes, you'll see. Unlike everyone else in this game who actually is shocked that their partner is dead, she doesn't give any care. You're gonna see. Just watch.
Help me out. Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough.
It's like
in
if you're trying to
44.
if
We
you're
got
trying to
married that
act
weekend.
like you're not suspicious, she's
Never
doing
seen
a
it now,
terrible
But that happened a
job.
lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time.
So
we left.
here we're
I
gonna
have
meet. I
someone
can't
here
skip cutscene
that-
until Leroy Sabo
You're gonna have
walks
to run
in.
that one by us
Leroy
again,
Sabo
sister.
being someone who owns Ray's
It's
Cafe.
okay, Lorna.
So we're gonna speak to
How did the car come to
Lorna.
hit Lester?
He walks straight into the path. and I'm
Unfortunately,
looking for
Leroy Sabo wants to join the conversation too, but he won't say
So
it.
he turned blind?
it. Yes. He was still yelling at me when the car hit him.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
So now we're gonna go to the where is it? Broadway. Where's Broadway? There. I hope. If not, I'm like down the road. That's not great. Yeah. So now we're gonna go and we're going to speak to the coroner.
You can drive.
This skips like half the case, by the way, because we found the knife, and we have spoken to Lorna. If we go to the coroner basically has the dead body and says there's puncture wounds, meaning he's been stabbed. And him being stabbed, okay, I unfortunately got bad RNG and I spawned across the street. It's fine, but we're here. Unfortunately, him having puncture wounds and being stabbed means that he was, and we found that knife, meaning it's a murder
We can
case.
put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness.
Now,
You're in.
our partner there is actually wrong. We can't rule Sabo as a witness because it turned out that
Can you drive to this one?
Sabo actually is the
Fine.
one who actually
Where are
killed
we headed?
Lester. Leroy stabbed him, Lorna was actually the witness, but she was also behind it. But Leroy will shoot Lorna, because Lorna does die in this game, and then we will have to shoot Leroy. We can't keep him alive after he shoots at us. You'll see. Let's hopefully get some good... Let's hopefully be able to kill him quite quick. That saves a lot of time if we do. Headshot, baby! Holy... Damn. Not the greatest police officer in the world! But yeah, there we go. There's Leroy Sabo down. That is very rare to get, by the way. It is very rare. Usually it takes like 3 shots to kill him, but getting him that fast is actually pretty impressive. But yeah, there we go. That is the shortest case in the game. That is Marriage Made in Heaven. And now we're going to do Slip of the Tongue. This is one of the longest. But yeah.
We're on it, Captain.
So the case of this one is we have found a vehicle is reported stolen, and we're going to go investigate the driver, and his name is Cliff Harrison. But we're going to learn that he actually believes he owns the car legally. He doesn't know it's stolen. Unfortunately, the person who sold it to him sold it to him with fraudulent pink slips. You will see. When my partner doesn't start lagging out. I also need to get very worried about this part of the game, because the game can, like, soft lock. Sometimes your partner gets stuck. So,
remember,
here, though, we're not going to follow him. We're just going to actually go into the other side of the street and just see how far on the other street we can get. Again, this is another action skip sequence.
1247.
So, yep.
Remember, we need them healthy enough to answer questions.
So again, we're just going to turn to the street, run over to walking,
Detective Phelps.
spin over
Requesting
here,
immediate backup.
onto this street over here. God, this is a very bouncy game. I did not know Buicks were this bouncy. This is a Buick Super.
Remember,
how are Buick Supers so bouncy? One thing actually, fun fact, so I live in a town that is full of old people.
Requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen...
And one of my neighbours, like, I say a good few blocks down, he actually owns a Buick. Not a Buick Super, unfortunately, and it's very cool. I'm like, oh my god, every time I walk past the house, I'm like, oh my god, it's the car from LA Noire.
Why did you run from us?
But why he owns a Buick in the 2020s, I don't know. To be honest, there's a lot of people who are like old-fashioned cars, so, yeah. So we're gonna speak
purchased
to
this car from Coombs
Cliff
Automotive
Harrison
Company.
Yeah, that's right.
The car is on our list as stolen. We have you cold. It's time to come clean.
You're crazy. I paid good money for this car.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You expect us to believe you.
Is that so much to ask?
Who did you deal with?
For everyone wondering how does this like true
owner,
down
Richard
lie
Coombs.
thing goes on, or good cop, bad cop accuse.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
If
Of course he
you
did.
say the
He
truth
kept a
or
facsimile for his records.
good cop,
Check with him.
if you think that person is telling the truth,
Could make this easy on
doubt
yourself,
if you
Harrison.
think they're lying,
How?
but you have no
I haven't
proof
done anything
in your
wrong, and you
evidence.
know
We
it.
have like
Sure,
evidence you
don't
press
stop now,
accuse.
pal.
That you
Keeping
get the
still
evidence we
just
gain,
makes
we
us like
can
you
use
more
when we
for
go
this.
when we press
Vegas
accuse.
possessions is evidence.
So
Had
yeah.
them arranged for
So that's why in a 5-star run, you will, or when you're playing the game normally, you always want to try and make sure you get as much evidence as you
get
can
Coombs
to
Auto and
make
check
sure you
out
can actually
Harrison's
get a
story.
good accuse.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Now we're going to Coombs Automotive, who,
right.
as I've said,
Where
we're going to meet another
Can you drive
car
to this
dealer
one?
who is very annoying. These poles are also very broken, as they basically stop me from getting in the car,
You know what?
and it is the worst. But yeah. Richard Coombs, you play the game, you'll know is very annoying man. But we're going to go
Not
and
another step. I have got a Buick.
Detective Phelps,
no,
LAPD.
I
Are you
don't
the
want to buy your Buick. Do you not see my Buick Super that I just pulled up in?
I look for the ideal customer, son, and you ain't halfway dumb enough.
Oh, I'm too
Here it
smart
is.
to buy from
Got the
you.
original pink slip there too.
So we look at the pink slip, which if I'm correct is a forgery. I think.
Archer,
Actually, no, it might be legit.
146 North Fremont Avenue.
Apparently, Gene Archer is the owner of it. I don't know. This bit confused me. I can't understand which is a fake and which is real. But then there's just a bill of sale, which
Harrison's
we
purchase
care
receipt
about.
was legit, at least.
Now we're going to talk to Richard Coon.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
So there's some details
Can
of
you
the
tell us how you
transaction.
came to
They're
buy
gonna
the car?
say he's lying
Girl
about
just
that.
wandered in right
No.
off the street.
You need to give us something, Coombs, if you don't want to be implicated in this.
Yap, yap, yap. Son, your problem is that your gums keep flapping, but you do no listening.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
You're also going to know
Kind of
this.
harried and
Especially in the
harassed.
next one. There's
In a
so
hurry to go
much
somewhere,
like
but no place to go.
40s
You get
slang that they start throwing around, especially with like
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
there's an actor we're going to meet in the next one who's not
What can
real
you tell us
actor.
about Archer?
But she's so annoying because she
Somewhat
uses so
on the
many
simple
like
side.
40s
In a big hurry,
terms.
too.
It blows me. It just annoys me.
We get awful attentive to people who obstruct LAPD investigations.
Alrighty, so
Who's it made out
we're going to nick his car, which I parked. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to go to the map. We're going to go back to the police station, Central Police.
Hey, hey, hey! What the hell are you doing?
I accidentally got into the driver's seat by accident because I accidentally pressed it once, not held it down. Or triangle
drive.
page. There we go.
Hey, hey, hey! What the hell are you doing?
Shut up, Stefan. We actually have multiple partners we get. So we start with Stefan Bukowski, we then go on to Rusty Galloway, who's the who's like a guy who's about to retire soon, and he's on homicide. We then have the worst, one of the main antagonists of this game, Roy Earl. He's just a corrupt cop that is
James
one of the
Belasco?
detectives of
want a
Advice.
lawyer. It's my car and I
which
got
we
the
then
proof
should get
right
put
here.
on.
Take a look
And
for
then the
yourself.
game ends with one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best, and unfortunately one of the shortest we actually have.
The paper is real enough, Belasco. but the car
AKA
isn't yours.
Oh,
This pink slip is a forgery.
Oh no. When we're on arson, I don't think, oh, I've investigated too much.
Where were you
Because the
taking
cases you get
car?
to do, you get
Blow it
traffic,
off, Green. We're
homicide,
getting nothing from it.
advice, and James Blasco. True.
Come on, Belasco. Don't make it hard on yourself.
I've got nothing to say till I
And
see
then
an
after that
attorney.
you do arson. And because arson,
Does
you
the name
get
Gene Archer mean anything?
you get
to
demoted because
No,
after
never heard of her.
or during the last case of advice,
So
Cole
she
Phelps
doesn't steal
then
cars?
commits adultery.
Look, I know plenty of
Which back
names,
in the
but I
40s
never
was a
heard of
big
that.
deal. And
You had a chance to cooperate, Belasco. See you in 10
yeah, he gets
years
demoted
when you
for
get
it.
out.
Well, he gets suspended and then demoted. So. Yeah.
You're Phelps, right?
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
So we're gonna run over here.
GTA suspect Gene Archer, spotted by a patrol.
And here, what we're going to do is we're going to open up the notepad. We're going to go to locations. It's going to try to send us to a Western Union office. We don't want to go there, though. We want to go to the Marquee Printing Company. Because we want to go speak to Gordon Lightval, not Gene Archer.
You're behind the wheel.
Because if we speak to Gene Archer, we have to then speak to her, and it'll waste like 2 minutes of time.
I like your thinking, Phelps.
Plus,
You know
talking
fraud
is
isn't going to
causing
hang
a block
around,
noise to go a
Phelps.
bit.
Let's get to the Western Union office.
No, let's not go to the Western Union office. Let's go to the Marquee Printing Company, where I'm trying to go to. The reason why I'm going here is because these are the people who print the sheets off, the pink slips.
What can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the
That's
government
scary, that's
contract to
unfortunate,
print pink
because it's
slips.
technically
Have
classed
done
in
for
the
some
dialogue.
years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently?
You can only skip
We're
certain
running up against
cutscenes, you can't
stolen
skip
cars with seemingly
internet,
legitimate people.
interview dialogues.
Not recently.
I also love the music from the
Have you
chase,
ruled out forgery?
or the running
No
to
shortage of
the Western
talented
Union
artists
office
in this town.
music. Still playing when you speak to
We'll
Gordon
keep it in
Lightval.
mind.
Eventually, it just stops.
So what next?
Speak to Gordon
We
Lightval.
have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall.
So we're gonna go down.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check.
I'll go to the
against
third
Coombs
one, we're gonna go
Automotive
down.
Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want
And
us having
then
bad thoughts
we're
about
going
you,
to
do you?
open up his
Very well. But this really
book
is irregular.
of sales.
Over here.
And we need to look for a man. I almost just climbed on his table. I never meant to do that.
Look for patterns,
to look for
recurring
an
names,
S.
unusual
Bigelow,
addresses,
aka
anything out of the
Stephen
ordinary.
Bigelow.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer.
And we're done with him.
Good
We're done with
luck.
Golden Light Vault.
I suppose.
And so now we need to go to 58 Industrial Street, which is where Stephen Bigelow is.
you
Now,
drive to this one?
we will be in a shootout with Bigelow's
Where are
men.
we going?
However, we are not. We want to do an action skip, and to do that, we're just going to shoot at civilians. We're a good cop. Oh no, he's stuck behind cars again. Oh, God, this happened yesterday when I streamed this game. Not yesterday, day before yesterday when I did a practice run of this game. Oh, it's not going well. Yeah. So
Hold
again,
fast.
we're just going to shoot
LAPD.
civilians. This
All
lady
of you are
here,
coming down.
there she goes. Actually, you can't kill her. She just, or anyone. You just injure them, and the game's like, oop.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
This person, don't know if she's that woman, man, don't know. They're dead now. Oh, they're injured now. It's unfortunately just faster to shoot civilians than it is to shoot Bigelow's
Cole
men.
Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming
This person,
downtown.
red sweater, down we go. That's such a good cop. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are going to run over you.
Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bacall.
We're
He
going to
doesn't
go
move until I
and look
toss
at
this
these
place.
slips, which are
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
Yep, they were given pink slips by Golden Lightball, and turns out Golden Lightball was involved in gambling with them, which is a crime apparently, I believe.
Mark,
Well,
please
also
don't
he was
tell me.
involved in
There's nothing like going
supplying
direct to the
fake
source.
pink slips, which is a crime.
Betting slip. Looks like
But he was
Mr.
also betting,
Lightball has been
so
on a losing streak.
that proves that he has been with them.
We've
and
got
so
a
now
trail
we're
of pink
gonna-
slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
Pink slip supply.
We know about Mark.
This one is a.
You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
So none of these cars are stolen? You just shoot at intruders as a general policy?
Hell, what would you do? You gotta be careful. There's a lot of thieves around.
Thieves.
Oh, brother, now I've heard everything.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow.
So now we're going to go back to Golden
Light
Lightfall, because turns out he's criminal. He's bad.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
So yeah. I love I labeled this in my my notes as Lightball 2 and then brackets. He bad. He very bad. Oh, I'm funny. I'm not.
I've got friends that
You can drive.
All right. So back to the Marquee Printing Company, not the Western Union office, because she won't be there anymore. No, don't! No! 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 Let the car go.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
There you go, thank God.
Here's a chicken and egg.
Oh my God, this game. It's so broken. Okay, right, let's finish this game off, shall we? Well, I mean, let's finish off this case and then let's do the last case, which will be next.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Your money and influence will be worthless in San Quentin. If you don't go crazy in the first couple of months, then you'll probably get knifed in the chow line. Is that what you want?
Save it for the suckers, Detective. You'll get nothing from me.
Gordon Lightval, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to the final one. Don't remember what this is called, but it is. This one does start building up to the rest of the story, sort of. Does also have a very. I'm not going to talk too much about this case because it is kind of sensitive. Just want to put that out there real fast. I will kind of try and keep out the context of it. It's called The Fallen Idol. All I'll say is it's about a girl from some state who went to LA to become an actress and stuff. Something happened. I'm not going to talk what happened because again, it's a sensitive issue and
Try
I
not
don't
to work too
wanna
hard.
talk about it. You'll probably gain context of what it is, though, but I won't say it explicitly.
Trying to fit in.
Yeah. But let's do it. Basically, a car is hanging off of a mountain. Stop going over there. I keep forgetting I'm not driving.
You know the way. You can drive.
So, just wait for the. So yeah, car seems to have it's hanging off the edge of a mountain, so we're gonna go and edge of a cliff. And
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Yeah, I guess another part I'll say, basically,
She hadn't hit that
she
billboard, he's
was
scraping both of them off the pavement.
apparently she was doped by a movie producer, as you just said, and yeah. That's not the sensitive part.
Kid gonna be all right? I think so. They've taken her to
You'll
central
notice
receiving.
what it is.
If you want to
but,
take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts
The one part of this case, though, does go into showing your future partner, Roy Earl, being in it with an actual real life, so who was a real life gangster, Mickey Cohen, because he actually appears in this game, but he don't appear in this. She can look at this letter, don't really need to, but yeah. Nope. Cool. Read the letter, Cole. Read the letter. I mean, I don't think I need to, but.
She's a long way from home.
I'm not sure if we have to check the underwear, but just to make sure we do. Just double check. Let's do it anyway.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag.
Sometimes to get certain parts of this game as well, it needs a certain amount of, if you collect a certain amount of evidence to even get to like, certain sections of the game, or some people won't just speak to you if you don't have enough evidence.
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him.
I forgot you can skip that cutscene. I don't know why I had to show you that.
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Okay, so now we have that. We found out that the coroner has basically told us that wedged the accelerator pedal to the floor, meaning obviously that without. That is just like, if you know how cars work, that's basically just how the car can be used without. I think. We now need to speak to actress June Ballard, not a real actress in real life. She is just an actress in this game.
Mrs. McAfee, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard.
June Ballard, aka June
You
McCaffrey.
might be familiar with some
She
of my work.
was married to.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a
His
cop.
name, something McCaffrey.
Maybe a bit on
Guy
the
McCaffrey,
serious
that's it.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast.
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from effects of
This is the woman that's very, very 40s,
The officer says that you claim
and very
that you were drugged.
stereotypical of the 40s.
That rat
Oh,
sent us a Mickey Finn.
I also kind of love she's got a bit of a Harry Potter scar going on top of her head. If you look at her forehead, she's got a little bit of that lightning bolt going on.
I can't remember.
Who drugged you, Mrs. McAfee?
You really are a cute detective, but a little too naive for my taste.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
And she's your protege?
You could say that. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
So we're almost at the end of the run. We're just got a few more places we have to go to.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
You don't remember where the head came from?
Do I
don't know
have
anything about a
quick
head.
moment to just talk a little
Why
bit
is
about
everybody
the
talking about a
charity
goddamn
and, some of
head?
the prizes and stuff we have going on?
Isn't anyone
yes, you do.
interested in how I am?
All right, awesome. So, for anyone that's
Mrs.
just tuning in,
McAfee,
or
I think it would be in everyone's best
missed
interest
a lot of
if
the
you
other
accompanied
the stream
Patrolman
before this,
Gonzalez back to the receiving
we are
hospital.
raising money for Child's
I'm
Play
being
charity.
taken in?
Child's Play
You could
charity
say that.
provides
On
toys,
what
games,
ground?
books, and
On the grounds that you were under the
other,
influence of
pathology
narcotics,
for
and that
children's
you are withholding
hospitals,
information from the police.
190 different
My
hospitals
husband
plus
is going to want a word with you, Sonny
around the world.
Jim.
I think we're good
It's
here.
a great cause.
Let's go see if
It
we can shake
allows
out a kid.
children that are in hospitals long term to have something to, stifle off boredom, or just have the ability to, enjoy being a kid in a pretty stressful
Can you drive to
situation
this one?
for any kid to be in.
So where do you want to go?
As for the prizes that we have, anyone that makes donations, there are 3 different prizes that we're offering right now. If you make $5 in donations, you get access to the Absolutely Ace bundle, which includes Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy, The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, and Ghost Trick. If you make $10 in total donations, you get access to the Mega bundle, which includes the Mega Man Legacy Collection 1
Hello,
and 2,
Detective
Mega Man
Phelps,
X
here to
Legacy
interview with
Collection
Jessica
1 and 2,
Hamilton.
and the Mega Man Battle Network
Jessica
Legacy Collection
Hamilton.
Volumes 1 and 2.
Oh, yes.
If you
She's in
donate
the room,
$20
right
total
behind
throughout
you,
the
detective.
entire marathon, you get access to the raffle for a $100 Steam gift
Feeling better
card.
since this morning, Jessica?
This is the total of your donations throughout the entire marathon, so if you donate like $5 4 times throughout the
Hello,
marathon,
Jessica.
you get access to all 3 raffles.
My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a
And,
policeman.
yeah.
I'd like
So
to talk
when
to you
you're
about your accident.
Making
if
a
that's okay.
donation, you're also getting access to those.
Okay.
One last thing is, when you're making your donations, make sure
Can you
that
tell me what
are
you remember
applying
about
them
the crash?
to either
all
both the
kinda
targets
fuzzy.
and the poles.
I
You get just
remember
like one
waking
of
up
each.
here. Nothing happened yesterday.
The targets are like the incentives that we have. So, for example, we have
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Crisis
Please,
Core.
I want my doctor.
Watch Chapter 3
not
flashback
sure I can
cutscene,
answer
which
any more
is currently
questions
not
right now.
raised any of the money out of the $100. So, if you want to see
You need
that
to get in touch
cutscene,
with your parents, Jessica.
you're going to have to work
Tell them
together
what's
to get to the $100.
Oh, you don't need
And
to
then
worry
we also
then.
have
They
Perfect Dark
sent me
4
along to
extra
stay
agent
with
missions
Aunt
that also
June.
has not been met.
They trust
It
her
is
to
currently
take
at
care of
$5 out of 100. And then for the polls, we have 3 different polls that are
Legally,
running right now.
you're
One of
still
which
a
is
minor,
about to end
Jessica.
soon.
We have to inform your
Because it's the
parents.
run coming up after this one.
Please.
We have
Please
Shadowverse
don't do that.
Champions
My daddy
Battle,
will kill me.
which you get to choose between male versus female for
I know
the
what
character's
happened
gender.
to you, Jessica.
And
Where exactly did
it's
it
currently
take place?
$50 for female, nothing for
Please.
male.
It's scary.
And tomorrow
really
we will have
difficult
access
to
to
think of anything.
Belatro final deck choice, which
God damn
you
it,
get to
tell
pick
the
final
truth,
deck that is
Jessica.
going to be used in the marathon.
I am telling the truth.
Or in the run,
I
sorry,
don't know what the place is.
which we have
I
$5
barely
for
know
red
this
deck,
city.
20 for abandoned deck, and $10 for plasma deck
think you should
currently,
leave
with none of the
now.
other decks
You're being
having
horrible
anything
to
donated
me.
towards them.
You
Lastly,
should think
we
about
have,
going home, Jessica.
Mega Man
You're getting mixed
X4
up with
US
people who
versus
treat you like
Japan,
last week's
Japanese
Are you
version
crazy?
of the game,
I can't
which
go home.
the US
I wanna
version
be a
has
star.
$110 and the Japanese version has $420. So if you want the US version,
It's the
you're gonna
tale
have
of
to
this
work for it,
town,
guys.
Cole.
Yep, some very epic incentives and some epic
Don't
very
put the
good
siren
prices, so
on,
definitely
you
get those donations in. But while I finish off this last case here, we're just going to, well, it's not finish off. We've still got a few more parts of this case
Tale of
left.
this town, Cole.
Here we have to finish. We have to actually fail the game 6 times. The reason why is we have to fail it here 3 times, and then we also there'll be a section where we have to like sneakily hide in a cafe, or a restaurant, or delicatessen. I don't know. It's a place where you get food. I don't know. But we need to go in there and well, we don't need to go in there. Skip that. We just need to scare her lawyer. So yeah, a lot of loading screens, unfortunately. But yeah.
Get in there and see what
Here we have the siren on. It spooks her. Just spooks her lawyer.
Get in there and see what she's. Get in there.
Unfortunately, we do have to do this, so we have to just listen to her entire conversation with Guy McCaffrey, who is a very long speaker. He takes forever to talk. Right. So we need to go to Mark Bishop's house. As Mark Bishop is a movie. Well, he's a current suspect, and we need to go and. She's basically.
You can drive.
June Ballard has got her husband Guy McCaffrey to send some goons to her house, to Mark Bishop's house. Unfortunately, his wife is there, and he's not there, so that means she's in danger for his own mistakes.
I'm Detective Phelps.
Yeah.
We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment.
Unfortunately, Mark Bishop is not a nice guy, but we have to protect him, unfortunately, because
take the elevator and
that's
then
our
left down the
job.
corridor. It's the last door on the right.
But yeah.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical no witnesses.
The audio like that, but I think my capture card's having a bad day today. Alright, let's go through here. So we're going to try and get a skip, which I've really been struggling to get. We want to try and skip some dialogue. We want to learn about this picture here. We want to skip the dialogue of her actually explaining it.
Mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark,
Hang on.
and Marlon Hopgood.
If I
They
spam
work together
square
on occasion.
as soon as I
That's
can,
Hopgood's shop.
sort of, I can skip that dialogue, but unfortunately I didn't get it.
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us.
So you'll notice her house is very smashed up, or her
My
flat is very
husband's a
smashed
movie
up.
producer. This has something to do with his new picture.
It's the goons that Guy
He doesn't
McCaffrey sent to her house.
business.
Your husband was using June
If you
Ballard
actually
in his movie?
drive here and you can get here quick enough, you can actually
Mark
do
feels that
hand-to-hand
June
combat
Ballard
with
has
them,
limited
because this game
range
does have
and is over the hill.
hand-to-hand combat, which we don't do in this run because we don't.
Where can we
end up
find your
doing it.
husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you
No,
care
sometimes
for
we
him,
have to go
you
pick
should
up the
make sure that we
telephone
find him
and
first.
call dispatch to find out where
I do care for him.
the
But I don't really know
silver
where
screen
he'd go
props
if he were in
store is.
Hopgood might know.
Which again, unfortunately, we can only do via the telephone because no one's going to tell us.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 47.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment.
I'm also done with my notes now, by the way. So
Corner 3rd and Figueroa.
turn that up, get rid of
Thanks,
that.
ma'am.
Shove that behind me. Just throw my phone behind me. And we are going to go and sort of finish off the run. We just need to go silver screen props, speak to
Aging movie star, a wannabe starlet,
speak to
finally on the shoulders with the almost
the guy there. And then,
From the
unfortunately,
stories
hanging
they've
outside of
given us,
that
clearly none of them can act.
is some of Mickey Cohen's gangsters, or some of Mickey Cohen's thugs. And we have to go have a bit of a shootout with some gangsters. You'll see.
Behind the wheel.
Again, Mickey Cohen being an actual, if you Google it, he was an actual, like, real-life gangster from the 40s in LA. We don't see him in this run, unfortunately, but if you do play the game, you'll see him. So. Alright, so through his door. This bit is where the case kind of gets even a little bit more messed up, but
we're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ.
Thankfully, we skipped most of the context.
I'm
but,
Marlon Hopgood.
yeah.
How can I help?
You hold cattings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Now, one thing we do learn about this guy, Marlon Hopgood, is he is a police informant, as well as a weird guy, but he is a police informant for corrupt LAPD advice officer and future partner Roy Earl, but yeah. Come on, door, open, thank you. Yeah, so...
Keep it.
Oh, so you can go through here. We're going to look for a peephole, which is right here in this painting. Oh, it's not painting.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Mirror.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
Turns out there's a camera back there, which when I first played that game, that kind of scared me. Not just because it's kind of creepy as a camera back in a mirror,
Find a way into that peep
which is very sneaky, but it's also because the silhouette of it scared me. Like, it got a bit of a jump at me for a sec. But yeah. We're going to kick this in. Open up the door.
I wonder if they saw this,
Nope,
how many
nope,
budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
That's not what I meant to do. Back, go back. I meant to look at jungle drums.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Yeah, so we've now found out where the address of where Mark Bishop is. He's on the set of Jungle Drums, which we now know the address of. We don't need to go back for our partner. He's going to just eventually come out when we start getting shot at by gangsters. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, Mickey Cohen's lot. Well, Stefan Bukowski basically just really annoys Mickey Cohen's lot, and they start shooting at us because they're... Unfortunately, Guy McAfee is kind of mates with Mickey Cohen.
I don't think they like
McCaffrey hired because again he's friends with Mickey Cohen, who again, like I said, real life gangster in the 40s. We actually have to kill these guys various times. It's also just also quite quick. Come on.
You drive. I need to go over the
let's
case
finish off
notes.
the game. Last part of the game, we're going to go to the Jungle Drums set. And we're going to try and fail the game 3 times. Twice. Not 3 times. Actually fail it 3 times. Fail it.
Let's see him chase us now.
9 times.
Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
So we have to go deal with Mark Bishop. So we're almost at the end of the run. We're getting there. Yeah.
Mark Bishop, stop!
And this being one case, imagine this 4 times. 4 different, yeah, it's the full game, by the way, which I'm still slowly learning. I'm currently on advice at the moment. Is oh, is it? Okay. Takes me about 3 hours to get to advice. So. I'm actually. This might go over estimate, by the way. Just want to bring that up because this my time is a little bit bad. I don't know what messed up on, but I was slow on something, so. So I'm just in Mark Bishop's car here, just to kind of get as far away from him as best I can, just to kind of fail it.
We're too relaxed in this town.
And we do it one more time.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
11K going
I also noticed the car changes colour for some reason. You're supposed to zoom on foot, it's just a little slow. It's a little faster, it saves a little bit more time if we do this. So here we have to... Yes, I got this! That's the first time I've actually ever got the ladder trick. We want to shoot Mark Bishop 3 times to fail this. I also did ask someone in the LA Noire Speedrun Discord if they actually had any strats on how to do this. No one's responded to me yet, which is really upsetting. But this could save a little bit of time, so let's see.
Get him over here!
This game's been very generous today. It was being very generous until it screwed me over. I think that's it. And that's it. So when we get to the mission complete, or when we get to the cutscene that takes forever to load, and that's time. Well, I guess that loading screen means the case is done. So that is LA Noire. 59 minutes. That is definitely not PB. That is like 4 minutes over PB. That was a really bad run.
An underestimate though.
I know. I was like really worried I was going to go over. I'm very proud I was under. But yeah, that's LA Noire. Great game for 2011. But yeah, I think that's all from me.
Is there any shoutouts you'd like to make before we go back to intermission?
Just like shout out the LA Noire speedrun community as well as the Stanley Parable speedrun community, and I also want to thank 2 people who actually got me back into. I may as well bring up Stanley Parable as well. 2 people who got me back into speedrunning Stanley Parable is Dunstay, who made Ungus, and Paulister. They both got me back into running Stanley Parable, so that was hype. And then LA Noire, just fantastic game. But that's all from me.
All right then. Well, thank you very much, and we are going to be hopping back to the intermission screen here as we get set up for the next run, which is going to